Hello and welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. Let's get started. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm going to do today's date, February 17th, 1220. Today I want to ask the cards about an item I read online. It was an excerpt from and I have to be careful how I say this, the LQ Nation issuing I can't even say that, a FATWAH against Prince Harry due to the statements he made in his book Spare about offing, and I'm using, whatever I can say that won't be a problem, 25 of their members during the Afghan war that he was supposedly a great hero in. And he did it, he said, without thinking of them as humans. And the article also stated, I did read the page from LQ's magazine. Yes, they have a magazine. I'm not going to mention the name of it. And they stated that due to what he said, they've issued a FATWAH against him. And they also mentioned the royal family. They stated that they expected the royal family to step aside, so to speak. I'm not quoting them here. I'm not quoting what they said exactly. That they expected them not to give any support or protection to Prince Harry so that the right thing could be done and they wouldn't be involved. So I'm going to lay some cards down, see what the energy is around this. I don't know what to think. I did see the article, and the article I believe is true. I mean, what he said was very callous, very callous. And now I'm thinking, put something like that in a book and think that was good. That's very narrow-minded. All right, so we'll lay some cards down. I think I will ask the cards about Prince Harry's feelings about this. I don't think I'm going to ask about Meghan. The royal family, how they feel, and I almost said their full name, LQ. All right, let's just see what we get. It was such a thoughtless thing to put in print. And some of his fellow military people that knew him or served with him have stated that they don't believe that is true, that he did off 25 people, that he was protected and basically hid out most of the war. I don't know what to believe there, but he did state that he did this, so you have to take him at his printed word, I think. All right, I want to ask the cards first about Prince Harry. How does he feel about this? And we'll just get a few cards on each group. All right, the first card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. I'm using Shadowland because this is such a shadowy subject. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is having it all. A bird in a gilded cage, so to speak. That's kind of how he felt, I think. He was in a gilded cage and it was just terrible. He and Meghan set out on their own, opened the cage, and this is where we are now. In reverse, this is someone, and it's also upright, it's someone who's worked very hard for what they have. As far as I know, they haven't worked very hard for anything they have. In reverse, this is someone who doesn't appreciate what they have, hasn't worked hard for what they have, basically has almost stolen what they have. All right. And then we have discretion. All right, discretion is basically in the Rider-Waite cards. These are a little bit different, but they mean the same. It's basically having a new chance in life, to do the right thing. And it means being the right person, being in the right place at the right time. In reverse, it's being in the wrong place at the wrong time, saying the wrong things, doing the wrong things. I think he feels like he might have stepped his foot in it here. I think he is worried. He should be worried. I would be worried. And then we have Temperance. All right, Temperance in reverse is the third card for Harry. Now, Temperance in reverse, Temperance upright is balance. It shows a little bat with his hair on fire, sort of Harry's attitude toward just about everything in life. It's balance. It's doing the right thing, saying the right thing. This is in reverse, so I think he really feels like, whoa, this is out of balance. This shouldn't be happening. I'm a prince. How dare they? How dare they? This is not in balance. This is not proper. How dare they do that? All right, now let's see now how, I want to see how Prince Charles feels about this. Also, this one card, the Nine of Pentacles, what I'm getting is also, Harry's been very protected all of his life, catered to. Since he's left the UK and gone out on his own, he doesn't have a lot of protection, and this is personal protection too. He's been suing everyone, trying to get free protection, security, you know, actual physical security for himself and for Meghan, but to no avail. I think he's paying for his own private security now, so he's not getting the protection he would have had in the royal family if he'd stayed in the royal family. How does the royal family feel about this? All right, we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is kind of a victory when it's upright. These cards are all coming out in the reverse. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a victory. It's a it could mean any kind of a victory. It could mean something that you've succeeded at, a positive thing. And in reverse, it's a non-victory. This is not a victory. Obviously, it's not a good thing. Six of Wands in reverse is just not succeeding. I think this is in general how they feel about what Harry's done. All right. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is basically about giving and receiving. What comes to mind is what goes around comes around. You give to me, I give to you. And with Harry, it's been awfully uneven lately. He's been taking. I almost feel like these two cards are saying he's kind of getting what he's done, what he's sown. Then we have the Five of Wands. This came out in reverse too. Five of Wands upright is quarreling. This is people fighting, trying to position themselves in a proper way. Now we're talking about the royal family here, Prince Charles. The Five of Wands is what's been happening. In reverse, I feel like this is a, again, I'm getting what goes around comes around. The quarreling, the negative things that have come out have now gotten serious. The negative things that Prince Harry has done and said are now getting serious. They're not just quarreling. It's not quarreling anymore. It's almost like war. I don't see them judging. They're just looking at the situation. Not a celebration, not give and take, not fair. And this is turning into more serious than quarreling. Maybe we will ask about Meghan. I wasn't going to, but I think I will. How does Meghan feel about all this? All right. The Magician. Meghan has been feeling like the magician, like she's been totally in control. She's been able to pull the wool over people's eyes, do magic, do her spells, do voodoo, everything. She's been behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, making mischief, making this, doing that, doing everything. She's felt like she's in total control, bringing down the royal family, telling her truth, Harry telling his truth. In reverse, this is not a positive position to be in. She's no longer in control. She's no longer the magician. I think she feels like she's totally losing control. Also, I'm getting this South Park cartoon. I guess you call it a cartoon. I watched excerpts from it. That was really, really scathing, a real put down of both of them. And this has really bothered her. She feels out of control. She doesn't have the power to do what she was doing. I think that's how she's feeling right now. And then we have the Nine of Swords. This is a nightmare. This is the nightmare card. I think she's really upset about this. She's more upset about... Actually, I get that she's more upset about South Park. South Park's coming up. I hadn't expected that. I did a little bit of a reading on it, but I didn't actually do a full reading on it. This is a nightmare for her, what's happening. More so South Park than... I'm getting more so South Park than LQ putting out a hit on her husband. I think she's more concerned about her loss of power, loss of ability to create and manifest and do all these things that she's dreamed of doing, that she's fantasized about, all these things she's put out, all these magazine covers and all these lies, basically. She's not in the power anymore. She doesn't have the power to do this now. It's a nightmare to her. I don't see the royal family, and I've kind of rolled Prince Charles into the royal family, as being particularly upset. They do see this as war. Has it gone from conflict to a sort of war, more serious? I don't want to say war as much as more serious. All right, the last card for Meghan, the King of Swords. Well, all she has left is the power of the lies. The swords are lies. The King of Swords is extremely powerful. Powerful man. It's internet, it's writings, it's stories, it's anything that of the mind, of the World Wide Web, anything like that. She's going to double down her efforts to do this. I don't know exactly what she's going to do, but she's already writing plans, making plans. She's working on how to get out of this, how to make herself look better. I want to say separated from Harry, though I don't mean legally. That's not what I'm getting. So she's upset because, actually I guess she's more upset about South Park than the LQ people going after her husband. Okay, how does LQ feel right now? The Eight of Cups. All right, cups are love. This is emotions. They're full of emotions. They've said what they're going to say. They've declared the fat. The fat. I don't want to make fun of them. I'm trying to say it in a nice way. They put it out there. They put their money where their mouth is. And they're walking away to see what's going to happen, because they've announced this, and it's up to the warriors that want to carry this out. That's what I got from reading their article in their magazine. It's out there. They've laid down the gauntlet. Whatever happens, happens. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is very powerful. She's a fiery queen, lots of energy, lots of charisma. There's her black cat. The Queen of Wands. This is really interesting because it came out in reverse. I think this might be a shot at the royal family by what they said about step aside, do your duty, do the right thing, let us do what we have to do. And you really don't have the power to stop us. That's what I'm getting from this. In reverse, I'm going to say she is Britain, the UK. You don't have the power. We've already sent the decree out. Let loose the wolves, so to speak. Best thing you can do is step away. All right. Last card is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, we're still talking about the LQ people. The Ten of Pentacles is about money. It's about reaching your highest and best. All these little stars on the trees. They feel like they're doing the right thing, the LQ people. It's about money, but it's also about principles. It's about doing the right thing. It's about totally working for what you want, and they truly believe they are in the right. You cannot change their mind, and I don't think you can change this decree. That's what I'm getting from them. It's set. So what I'm getting is Harry's confused. He doesn't think this is right. This is off balance. How dare they? His hair's on fire. How dare they do this? I'm a prince. I can say whatever I want. The audacity of them. Don't they know I'm royal? Don't they know I'm special? That what I did was wonderful? That's what I'm getting from this card. He's really, really upside down in his normal feelings. This is all alleged. What I'm saying, this is just my reading of the cards, my interpretation. It's just alleged. And then discretion. He's not going to change. He's not taking responsibility at all. Though he is, I think he might ask his father for help. I know he's asked for a meeting with his father. Demanded a meeting. I demand a meeting. I'm so special. I think it's going to be about security. He wants to talk to him about the coronation, but I think that's kind of fallen to the wayside now. He's still demanding his apology. And this being in reverse, he's out of the cage of protection that he's always had around him. He may demand protection from his father. And it might just be something as petty as demanding an apology, but I think he's very, very scared right now. I don't think he ever expected to be attacked like this. The discretion card. Yes, this is another opportunity, your last opportunity to change your path, do the right thing, see the light, fly away like this owl is, become a different person. But it's in reverse. He looks at this as not a chance to say, whoa, I should have not said that. He's not going to apologize. He just looks at it as an affront to his royal being. I don't get a lot from the royal family and Prince Charles, or King Charles, and I've kind of rolled them in together. I just see this as a non-victory, a victory in reverse for, it's like just another ridiculous negative thing that Harry has done. And this is not against the royal family, this is just against Harry. They've even given the royal family an opportunity to totally walk away from Harry. And this is charity, the Six of Pentacles, giving to one. And it's usually not fair, it's not balanced. I think they feel like, wow, here it comes again, here comes something else. We've done the right thing. We've been good leaders of the United Kingdom. We've been good kings, good queens. We've lived discreet lives. We've done public service. And here we have this little ghost coming up, these little ghosts, wanting what they don't deserve, and us getting, it's not only wanting what they don't deserve, it's the royal family getting what they don't deserve. Here we go again, another injustice due to Harry. More garbage coming along due to him doing and saying and wanting everything he shouldn't have. This is more than quarreling now. He's pushed this to the point of not being arguing, quarreling, saying bad things. This is serious now. This has become serious, what he's done. I don't feel like they can do anything about it, though I think Harry might ask them for protection. Or maybe to buy him an island somewhere where he can go and be in seclusion and build his castle. Give me all your money and I'll start my own little United Kingdom with lots of fortresses and guards. Meghan. Meghan's upset about all this. Mostly South Park. Mostly her image. She's worried about her image. She's carefully been a magician here, crafting and pulling the wool over, and see me as the world's beloved princess. I'm soon to be the she thinks she's going to be the Queen of the United States. This is me. I deserve this. I've made all this. And it's all come crashing down. All the little tools, all the little goodies are falling off the table. I think she's in shock. I think she's bewildered. And it's a nightmare for her. This is not what she expected to be happening now. This is a nightmare. The King of Swords. This isn't Harry. This isn't King Charles. She sees this as the media. The only way out of this, she can see, and I believe she will step back, they have stepped back somewhat, is to start online propaganda, more online lies. A book, I see a book, I don't know that she would write a book, but she's planning something. Whether it will come through for her, I don't know. And Al-Qaeda, oh, I said it, Al-Q, they've set forth this fat in their magazine, and however they do it. It's set. They've dropped the bombs. They've dropped all this in there. It's said and done, and they're walking off. I mean, we have done this. We have decreed this, and it's up to the warriors to follow through. They have done what they think is right. There's a strange little creature right there. All right. This is giving, and they've also been very, very generous, I think they feel. They've given Great Britain the chance to walk away. Wash your hands of him, and we'll be fine with you. The happy home, the Ten of Pentacles. It is in reverse. What they're seeing and saying and doing, I think to the average person, is wrong. But they see it as stars in their crown. They're going to go to heaven, or wherever they call when they pass on. They're in the right. They feel strongly about this, even though to most people they're in the wrong. That's what I see. Got a few more minutes here. I'm going to just pull a few more cards and see if, will they be able to touch Harry? Will they be able to take him down? Just a few more cards. Will they be able to take Harry down like they're asking their followers? Seven of Swords. Okay, they're going to try. There are going to be warriors. That's what they call, the LQ people call their followers, the warriors. Going to do it. They're going to try and do this no matter how they do it. They're going to do it by any means possible, by lying, by cheating, by deceiving. Swords or ideas. They have a lot of ideas about how to make this happen. Well, if I were Harry, I'd be worried. All right. I don't see an outcome yet. I think it's too early. Let's see. One more card. I don't know that this could go on for years. I mean, when they issue something like this, my understanding, I don't know a lot about it, is that it's until it's finished, until the deed is done. It's out there unless they, I don't even know if they can stop it after they've done something like this. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's going to be a heavy burden for a long time. Tens are ending cards. They're going to keep on with this FATWAH against Prince Harry until it's done. Now, whether that means they'll be successful, it's a long-term thing, they're in it for the long term, I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to close the circle here. I'd like to know what you think. And leave kind comments, please. And please subscribe, watch Afterlife Adventures with Amanda. She's so good at what she does. And we'll see you next time. Bye.